Hello and welcome. This video aims to showcase the solution used by my group for the mechanic in top, run Dynamis Omega. I won't be going over the dodges as it's mainly about the positions during the near and forward segments. When thinking about this setup, I had mainly two objectives in mind. First, I wanted to eliminate the need for people to self-mark or self-call the spots they are going to. The self-marking system in this game is somewhat unreliable, while self-calling the spots can lead to overlapping calls and subsequent chaos. Therefore, blue screen's baits aside, I will only call for one person, more on this later. Second, I wanted every spot to be close together and easy to reach, especially the ones for the people involved with the jumps of the near and far world. Each spot will have as a reference either the edge or the rings the arena is made of, so you can use them even with different waymarks. Let's take this screenshot as an example, with Final Omega targeting the east side of the arena with the blue screens mechanic. Aside for the people baiting the blue screens, everyone but one person has their spot in the northwestern quadrant. One person is going south, which I will be calling. Everybody else is going to that quarter of the arena no matter what. This is the most important aspect and makes everything extremely simple, as you will have plenty of time to adjust due to how close the spots are. Let's start. I've already called out who goes south. Whoever doesn't have a first in line reaches the edge of the arena and spreads out, making sure that a couple is present next to the intercardinal waymark of the quadrant, as shown in the picture. The first in line people with the respective debuffs have fixed spots. The near ward is standing exactly in the waymark opposite of the screens. It isn't necessary to go further, but in case you feel safer doing so, it doesn't create any issues because his first intended jump will still be the closest. The far ward is standing exactly on the ring of the arena shown in the picture, a common spot used in a lot of Dynamis Sigma strats. The north waymark can help you position correctly, a few steps towards the safe side of the blue screens and you're done. This concludes the first half of the mechanic. For the second part, once again I'm calling who goes opposite of the group. Bug Omega is often used as the new north here, so with my setup I'm basically calling who goes east, while everybody else is using the southwestern quadrant of the arena. The positions are exactly the same. Here are some clips of me and my group executing the strat.
Dade Krelin.
Arian Sud. Io Sud.
Arianna.
Zadek Sud. Io Sud. You can even see a short PvP match happening on the other side of the arena.
Vado su. Uno qui.
Naturally, this whole setup will work only if my callouts are correct. In the next section I will explain how I determine who I am calling and how my group handles the entire mechanic. We decided to split the tasks, so we have the monk responsible for the dodges, while the sage is checking for who among the two Dynamis stacks people will have to bait the screens. I'm checking for a one Dynamis stack person with either no debuff or second in line, since there will be always at least one. If I call the person with no debuff, I can send that same person opposite of the group for the second part. If I call the person with second in line, in the next part I'll have to send any two Dynamis stack with no debuff. And that's basically it. I decided to make this video because I couldn't find a strat like this anywhere and it proved extremely effective for us. There are definitely a lot of setups possible with this mechanic. In the end, the perfect strat is the one with the least chances of wiping, so choose what works best for your own group. I will leave the screenshots in the description in case anybody needs them. Thank you for watching and good luck.